Neil, in terms of the investment market in Scotland, are we seeing fewer large or very large deals, and conversely fewer small or very small deals? What's your view?
I think we are. I think it's not new, and it's not a COVID response that there's a glass ceiling in the investment market in Scotland. There has been, unfortunately, for many years, but I would say that ceiling's beginning to rise, with certain syndicates getting larger, more funds available to be deployed, and frankly larger check sizes. It's not uncommon now to see 3-4 million raised by angel syndicates together with Scottish Investment Bank. That's a good raise, and that would have been very unusual maybe 2-3 years ago. But beyond that, there is still something of a glass ceiling. We need more VCs, more VCTs. There are only a couple of VCTs that are active in Scotland, and a few more that pop up from time to time. We need more of them. There are dozens, and frankly, too many sit in the southeast of England. It would be great to see more come to Scotland, where the opportunities are there, the businesses are brilliant, and frankly, valuations are lower too. Interestingly, we're also seeing something of a, well, I guess moving on the glass ceiling analogy, a glass floor. There are fewer investors at the very start, as most of the investors have been able to raise more money, and will maybe start now on round 2, might do 750. But what about companies looking for 250? It's an interesting predicament. There are 3 or 4 syndicates that regularly play about the 250 kind of market, and increasingly more that have moved up the food chain. So that means that, well, what we've seen right through the COVID period, right from April, really, is those businesses that were being invested in are continuing to be invested in. And those businesses coming to the market with an investment proposition of 500 to £1 million first raise are getting traction, but fewer businesses are getting invested for the first time at maybe 200, 250. And so businesses are having to look at their investment strategy. How quickly do they want to take money, and at what valuation, in order to gain traction with investors, and then beyond that journey to take more and more money over time, which they will need, having to flip their models.